blue skies, clean air, a river with water so pure you can drink straight from some wells, all due to fewer petrol cars on the road. Wheels instead are powered by batteries, including the mini cars so popular here in Liuzhou. A greener environment is no small feat for China, the world's largest polluter, responsible for 1/3 of all carbon emissions.
It's rush hour here in Liuzhou, a lush green enclave in southern China. But as you can tell, it's remarkably quiet. There's little of the usual noise you'd hear from traffic, horns honking, gears shifting, engines starting. That's because many of the cars here are run on electricity. This town is known as China's electric vehicle capital.
More than 30% of the cars sold here last year were electric, a figure that's only ticking up. That's more than 5 times the rest of China, making Liuzhou a leader in the world's largest electric vehicle market. It's a taste of the future. Experts say greener transport is a must to mitigate climate change.
I've been standing on this stretch of road for the last 3 minutes. More than 100 cars have passed by. Over 1/3 of those, electric vehicles. You can tell because they have a green license plate rather than the standard blue. There are taxis, buses, cars, also these mini passenger vehicles that are so popular here in Liuzhou, all of those running on electricity.
Authorities got public buy-in with free parking, purchase subsidies, and by putting up charging stations across the city. EVs of all shapes and sizes are on the road, but drivers favor the compact mini cars as they're easy to maneuver in tiny city streets. So small that authorities have allowed sidewalk parking.
So it's really smooth. It does drive just like a regular car, albeit much smaller. But this little 2-seater car, okay, 2 seats, 4 wheels, it can go up to 60 miles an hour. You don't have the same kind of start and stop that you normally would feel in a regular car that runs on fossil fuels, on gas.
As countries around the world phase out gas-guzzling vehicles, China has made it a national priority to dominate the EV industry. The country has locked up access globally to key battery ingredients, buying up cobalt mines in Africa. Estimates put China in control of 80% of raw material refining and 60% of component manufacturing. The world's largest EV battery maker, CATL, is based in China and already supplies companies like Tesla and Volkswagen. Having exploded at home, Chinese firms are now splashing out overseas. BYD, in partnership with British bus builder Alexander Dennis, has supplied hundreds of double-decker electric buses, some of which run in London. Shanghai-based NIO launched one of its models in Norway in September. For now, China has first-mover advantage, but experts say the jury is still out on whether they can carry that momentum globally because of privacy and security concerns. Under Chinese law, any company can be compelled by the government to hand over data and information in the name of national security. But for the residents of Liuzhou, the benefits of homemade EVs are clear. The pint-sized cars, affordably priced from 5,000 to 10,000 pounds, are manufactured in a factory in the city and can be charged for just 2 pounds. Whether or not the rest of the world adopts these, mini cars appear here to stay in Liuzhou.